that's me, the esophagus. I'm air in the esophagus. I'm a muscular tube that connects the pharynx to the stomach. My other buddy you'll see later. I'm about 8 inches long, or 25 centimeters. That's actually how long I am today, too. And the upper esophageal, I split into both the upper esophageal sphincter and the lower esophageal sphincter. I'm lined with the tissue called mucosa. The upper esophageal sphincter is a bundle of muscles at the top of the esophagus. The muscles of the upper esophageal sphincter are under conscious control. That means when you're breathing, eating, belching, and vomiting, I'm in control. This also keeps down food and secretion from going down to the windpipe. Mucus helps things not stick to me. Then we have the lower esophageal sphincter, which is a bundle at the lower end. When this is closed, it prevents acid from the stomach contents from traveling back upwards. The LES, that's another nickname, is not under voluntary control. There's also 4 layers that you can break me into: the mucosal, the submucosal, the muscular, and the adventitial. Mucosa forms an innermost layer formed by a non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. This means that it helps against hot or cold that goes through me. It changes from the squamous to columnar at the gastroesophageal junction, also termed as the Z-line. The second layer contains mucous membrane to the mucus coat. It contains large blood vessels and esophageal glands. The third layer is formed by a circular and longitudinal muscle fibers. Longitudinal layers is thicker than the circular layer. Approximate of the esophagus, 1/3 is primary striated muscle. Smooth muscle dominates in the distal portion. The fourth and outermost layer is formed by irregular, dense connective tissue containing elastic fibers. Possible conditions that can happen to me is heartburn. This means that the LES allows acid from the stomach contents to back up, called reflux, into the esophagus. Or we could have the esophageal cancer. Uncommon, but it helps. You can help get it by smoking, heavy drinking, and chronic reflux. And now, my buddy Sam the stomach.
And from the esophagus, the food now comes to me, Sam the stomach. I'm just a muscular, hollow, dilated part of the digestive system, but I am a very important organ. I lie between air in the esophagus, who you just heard about, and Sal the stomach, Sal the small intestine in the upper abdomen. I can temporarily expand from my original J shape and back again to temporarily store food. I take part in the second phase of digestion following mastication, also known as chewing, done by the oral cavity. I not only absorb food, but I churn food into a consistency that is easier for my other friends to digest. My main job is to secrete protein digesting enzymes, my friend called polyproteases, and strong acids to aid in food digestion. They do this via esophageal peristalsis through smooth muscular contortions, also known as segmentation, before sending partially digested food into the small intestine. This partially digested food is my best friend named Christy Kine. She is the semi-fluid, semi-solid mass expelled by the stomach into the duodenum. I'll probably take anywhere between 40 minutes to a couple hours to digest this burger. It all depends on the quantity and contents of the meal. My other friend Gina, gastric acid, also helps into making Christy Kine. Gina is composed of mainly hydrochloric acid, potassium chloride, and sodium chloride. She is produced by parietal cells in the stomach. These parietal cells contain an extensive secretory network called caniculi, from where the gastric acid is secreted into the lumen of the stomach. Physically, I am divided into 4 sections. The cardia is where the presence delivered by the esophagus empty into. The fundus is formed by the upper curvature of me. The body is the main central region of the pylorus, and the pylorus is the lower section of me that facilitates emptying the contents into the small intestine. All these things make up me, Sam the stomach, your favorite organ preceding Sal.